Ace Outdoors. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go over that. Now, what is that? Let me show you. This is a 2021 Bass Tracker Classic XL with the upgraded 50 horse on it. Now, I know a bunch of my loyal followers are going to be asking me, why is this in my driveway? I'll explain that to you at the end of this video and give a little update on the Dream Jet build. Kind of some sad news, but wait till the end of the video and I'll explain. Now, for the rest of you, I'm going to go over this boat. Every little thing about it, and for those that know me, know that I normally buy busted up broken boats, fix them, or build them from scratch. Now, I wanted to try something different and try something new. I wanted to buy a boat from Cabela's. I wanted to see if it was worth it. Also, the same deals at Bass Pro Shops if you don't have a Cabela's near you. So, let's check this thing out, go over everything, and see if it was worth it or not. Let's start at the bottom, at the trailer. It comes with a Bass Tracker labeled trailer that has been galvanized coated with a newer impact shield galvanized coating. This specific trailer comes with a swing away tongue, which is a pretty nice feature if you have shallower garages. Helps you fit in your shallow garage. The way you see this boat minus the rods is the way I picked it up a couple days ago from Cabela's. Came with a 45-pound Minn Kota Edge cable drive trolling motor. It came with all 4 seats. Came with the navigation lights. This one specifically is for the rear. The one for the front is in that cubby. On the back, it comes with your transom saver, prop on the motor, obviously. But during these uncertain times, them props are back ordered through Cabela's. I found it on Amazon for a little bit cheaper. I got one on the way because running the river, it's nice to have an extra prop. Comes with a Lowrance Hook 4 depth finder. This is sonar only. There is no GPS on this. Comes with a live well that sits right in front of the driver's side console. On the dash, all we have is a RPM gauge and 2 switches for the navigation lights, anchor lights, bilge, and aerator. It has 12-volt power for running your 12-volt accessories, and a horn. Kind of a cute little horn, isn't it? Back of the boat comes with 2 batteries. One battery for your trolling motor. Comes with a built-in circuit breaker in case you pull too many amps. And instead of frying the wires, it'll trip the battery. And it also appears to only have about 10 gauge wire running from the back all the way up to the front. This battery runs everything else in the boat. This is your starter battery for your motor, runs your depth finder, your lights, aerator, bilge pump. Down at the bottom, you got your bilge pump and your aerator pump. This bilge does not have a float switch. It is a physical switch only. Comes with a 6-gallon gas tank. Moving to inside the boat, we have step-on trailer fender, so you can step on it to hop inside the boat. As far as storage goes, you have one storage compartment right here. Comes with an included paddle. This works good for life jackets, tackle, small storage items, etc. Underneath each seat, there is a storage container with dry hatch systems to allow water to drain to help keep things a little drier inside. Driver and passenger seat both have those. On this specific boat, 3-person or 555-pound capacity, 50 horsepower max motor, which is what this has. Tethered lanyard, so you can clip that to yourself in case you fall out of the boat. Kills it. The front deck is probably about the most disappointing thing to me on this boat. All of this space up front for storage. And the only storage in the front is right here, this little tiny compartment. It came with a fire extinguisher, and this is the front light. One thing that'll fit perfect in this cubby is my Zun Lutu survival shovel. Speaking of survival shovel, check this thing out. I was sent this shovel to put it to the test, and I was actually pretty impressed with the quality of this thing. It comes packaged really nice and includes lots of handy items that can be used in a survival situation, like some cordage, a rope saw, spear, and the shovel itself, which acts as a multi-tool. Very high quality shovel, if I must say myself. Lots of different handle selections to choose from, so you can have it multiple different lengths. It also comes with a very nice set of instructions that lay out every single possible way you can set this thing up. And it goes together pretty easily. And the best part about all of it is all of this shown here fits in this very nice small compact package that can be taken just about anywhere. It can be used as an axe or a hatchet for cutting wood. It can be used as a shovel for even frozen dirt. Or if you get your car stuck in the wintertime, go ahead and dig it out. This is going to be a really nice tool to have in my arsenal, whether I'm out four-wheeling or on the boat. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check it out. But that's it for storage on the front. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, I guess they do have the rod holders there, but there is so much more room for activities and things you can put up here for storage. Dry hatches for tackle boxes, things like that. I feel like that could have been thought out a little bit better. But overall, it's a nice sized deck for walking on, casting, in situations like that. So this boat tops out about 37 miles an hour with just me in it, but I'm kind of a small guy. Heading downriver. I thought that was pretty good for a 16.5 foot or 16 foot 8-inch boat with a 50 horse Merc. 37 is plenty fast in the water, so I can live with that. If I were to do this all over again, would I? Absolutely. For the price of this boat, if you can find it in stock, which is darn near impossible with everything these days, it's a pretty good value for your money. Pretty hard to go wrong. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a couple little issues here or there, but that goes with everything that's production. A lot of people talk crap about Tracker. I don't know. There's still Trackers around from the 80s. It's saying something. But I think if anybody's going to be a good test on how well a boat does, it'll be me, because, yeah, I jump boats, rebuild boats, wreck boats. I put them to the test. And that is the plan with this one. Being it's so fresh yet, I still have to kind of baby the motor so I don't void my warranty, etc. Which, speaking of warranty, when you buy this, it comes with a 3-year warranty on the boat and a lifetime warranty on the hull that protects against transom issues, hull issues, cracked welds, things of that nature. Speaking of transom on this boat, it's an all aluminum transom, so there's no wood in there to ever have to get replaced. Same with the decks. The decks appear to be all aluminum. My salesman told me that they were wood, but he also told me my transom was wood too. And as you can see, there is no wood at all in that transom. So my salesman didn't exactly know what he's talking about, but that's all right. I didn't correct him on that. I just let him have his moment. So far, I've been pretty happy with the performance. I will do some more videos on this boat in the near future once I get it out into some different situations. Larger waves, higher wind, busier weekends on the water, situations like that. And I will do an update to see how well this boat's performing. I will say though, first day I had it out, there was 25-mile-per-hour winds out on the river, had waves about a foot, foot and a half. I had 3 people in the boat, and it did really, really well. It actually exceeded my expectations a little bit. Being that it's a John boat, I thought it would ride a little rougher than it did, but it rode pretty well. So overall, pretty pleased. For the price you pay, it's pretty tough to beat. I mean, brand new boat with warranty for not that bad of a price. Especially in today's market where people are asking astronomical amount of money for boats that are 20 years old. For not that much more, or in some cases even cheaper, you can end up with a boat like this. The buying experience was pretty easy. It's like buying pretty much anything from a dealership. Call up, tell them what you want, put a down payment on it, go pick it up when it's ready. So even though it was at a big name store, it was pretty much like buying anything else. Now, for those of you that follow me pretty religiously, for one, you guys always know I appreciate it. And you guys are probably asking why I have this instead of the Dream Jet in my garage. Well, I went to go order parts for the engine and for the cab. I thought I had enough parts for the cab, but I needed more. And it turns out that all of these parts are back ordered until further notice, or they are about 3 times the cost that they should be. So it doesn't make any sense to buy them. The important parts that are back ordered until further notice are what really put a grinding halt to what I was doing. Because I don't know when I'll be able to get them, it was pretty hard to keep motivation to continue to work on it. So, while we wait for everything to get back to normal, I have put the Dream Jet in storage. Now, most of you know that I was planning on using that boat this year out on the river to do all my fishing and hunting and camping and everything that I normally do. But being that it's not going to be done, I had to find something else. So that led me on the search to buy a boat. Finding the used ones were pretty astronomical in price for what they were. That led me to this. So I figured, why not do something with a brand new one and see what we end up with. Now, this doesn't mean there isn't going to be any more boat projects on my channel this season. I have a jet boat coming up. I introduced it a little bit at the beginning of the Dream Jet series with that Yamaha jet ski. That engine is going to go into a boat here really soon. It's going to be the budget build, a lot more DIY friendly version. So tips and tricks, things you could do, a little bit more realistic for the average person. Well, that's one of the things that's going to happen on the channel while we wait for parts on the Dream Jet. Hopefully at some point this year, but it's hard to say with the way everything's going. So, in the meantime, we got the tracker to play with. We got other boats to work on. You guys are sitting on a boat that I have to do a transom on. And we got the budget jet build coming up. So, not all is lost. Hopefully, don't upset you guys. But most people in the world understand what's going on. And if you try to buy anything, you know it's pretty difficult. If it's in stock, it's either overpriced or not in stock and unavailable until further notice. So it's the times we live in. I picked a really bad time to build that boat, but it'll happen. So as always, thank you for watching JDS Outdoors, and I will see you on the next episode.